Hi friends, this is Manish Pandey. Welcome back to my UiPath Forms series. In the previous video, you learned how to use UiPath Forms to collect user inputs and write the data into Entity Data Service. If you haven't watched it yet, I recommend you to watch previous videos from playlist. I will share the video link in description. In this video, we will take a deeper dive into the integration of UiPath Forms with Entity Data Service. I will show you how you can pass data from data service to UiPath Forms, modify the data, and update the entity data service. So let's get started. So this is the input form, simple input form that we have already designed. Now we need to take input from data service and then pass it to UiPath form, to this form. So first, to fetch the data from data service, we should have UiPath.data service.activities, that package installed into UiPath Studio. After that, you have to go to the manage entities and then import that entity with which you are going to work. So this is user details. Now from the activities, search, query, entity, records. Using this activity, we will fetch the records based on the filter, based on the our criteria condition. Okay, so first let's fetch the records from the data service. Before that, let me open UiPath Data Service so that I can show you the records. So we are going to use this user details entity where we created age, email, gender, name, these four fields, and we have already one records available here that we inserted from the previous video. Okay, so we'll fetch this record and we will update our UiPath form with the pre-filled data. So from here, we will select that entity and go to query, and then I'm going to fetch the records based on age. I'm putting here age more than 35. I want to get the records where the age is more than 35. Now click save. So currently we have only one records which is more than 35. You can also, if you'll have multiple records, you can take for you know go with the for each, and then based on the condition, if you want to show that form, you want to update that, you can do, else you can skip that part, do not show that form, right? Now go to the properties, create here one variable, that is user records, and then variable type is I list of user details. It means this is list of user details collections. Now in the show form, you will have seen that we have arguments. We retrieved, basically we take the input from users to create records in the data service. Now we need to play with this. So now I want to pass the data from the data service to the form. It means direction should be in. Okay, let's go one by one. I will show you each and everything. So if I'll set it in, then this data will be passed to the form, to this property fields. Here these are arguments, but once this will be passed to the form, it will be considered as a property. Okay, now we are still using this variable. Okay, let's save this. Now do one thing, let's take one multiple assign activity. Let's add 4 here. First we will take for name, second age, third gender, fourth email. Okay, now we need to pass that record. Which record? So we are going to pass the record which is coming from this query entity records, so that this will be passed to this show form activity to the form. Here in the value, we will write here user records of 0. So we are going to play with the first record only of 0 dot, and this time I'm saying this will be name. Okay, copy and just paste everywhere, replace with the that name showing in the data service in the entity. So this is age, gender, email. So there are 4 records. Now we are getting some warnings, error message. It says that system.decimal to type integer. Okay, so let's see here. I think this is for age. Let's check the variable. Okay, this is integer 32. Let's do one thing, because in UiPath Data Service we have number and which takes decimal as well. If you'll see here, it takes decimal as well. So what we'll do, just change that type to system.decimal. Okay, so whatever data that we are getting from data service, which will be passed here. It says that system.decimal to system.decimal. So what we can do here, right here, convert dot to decimal, open and then close bracket. Okay, save it. Do it in this way. Now this warning is resolved. Now we are passing whatever data that we are getting from data service, we are passing to this variable. And now this variable we have already passed here. Let's open this. We still have one error here in the age. Now what we can do here, here in the age, change from integer 32 to decimal. Got it? Now save it. Now let me show you one thing. Let me run this, and then after that I will show you how to update the records with the updated one. First I will show you how to show the pre-filled form with this data coming from data service. Okay, let's go step by step. So using this will give us the records from data service based on the filter. We have one record. Now you can see data has been assigned to these variables, and now using show form we will pass the data to the UiPath forms, and you can see now this is pre-filled based on the record showing in the data service. Now my requirement is that we have this data, we are showing this data to the user. Now why we are showing this to users? To confirm everything is correct or not. If user thinks that we need to modify that, so user can modify this. User says that I need to change this to 50, or I need to change that to this email ID from Yahoo to Google. So once I'll change that and click submit, then this data should be updated to the data service again. Currently if I'll submit here, nothing will happen. Let's go to the data service and data, refresh this. So there is no change here. Why? Because we are not modifying this here. So how to modify that records? For that we have to do one thing. Let's take here update entity record, which will update the entity record in the data service. Select that entity. Now add additional field and select name as well. Here in the record ID, I want the record ID which we have fetched here. So I will write here user records of 0 dot id, which will give us the record id, that is GUID. In the age, I will pass that variable which is coming from here. I will show you. First, let's update that variables. Email. For gender, we'll say gender. Name, will say name. Now currently we do not have the modified data here. Only whatever value we are getting it from data service assigned to that. Now how can we get the updated records from the UiPath forms? Got it? From UiPath forms we need to again take the updated data that user is going to modify. So let's say user is going to modify the email. So now we should have the updated data so that we can update the record. So for that, again we have to modify this show form activity. Go to the arguments. Now using this in our indirection in argument, we are assigning this value which is coming from data service to the this property field. Now I want to take this value as well. For that, there is one more direction of arguments, in out, IO, right? In will give the data inside to the form, out will give the data out from the form. If I need both the things, then I have in out. Select in out. This is not required, you can delete even. Okay, so the first time the data will be passed from the data service using in direction, and once user is updating in the UiPath forms, that will be passed to the this variable using out argument. Got it? So let's save it now. Now we have the updated records from the UiPath forms, and then here we already have this variable used here, and this will update the records. Now let's run this. Okay, so we have the pre-filled data. So first I'm going to modify age to 50, and then email ID I'm also going to change that, john@gmail.com. Okay, these two records I'm going to modify here, and then I want to update the records. So click submit. Okay, so execution is successful now. Now let's validate the records in the UiPath Data Service. Okay, now let's refresh this. You can see here age and email, two records have been updated here in the data service. I hope this is clear for you. And that's how you can pass the data from data service to UiPath forms, modify the data, and update the entity data service. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Let me know your thoughts or questions in the comments below. See you in the next video.